Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20, and welcome to episode 77 of FTB Interactions, where today I've got all the prereqs. Booyah! So I'm dropping ender pearls in my fluid extractor, and I'm dropping these three dudes in here, and that, I hope, is the correct machine to use. I didn't actually check. Oh good, it is. Haha, ha ha ha. So we're making chaotic fusion injectors, which will take... wow, 5 minutes. I'm glad I started recording this. So today's episode is me watching this progress bar. Hope you guys are in for a fun one, because, yeah. So I'm going to make 8 of these at 5 minutes each. So I'm thinking that'll be a 40-minute episode, and you guys will love it, right? Yeah, no, totally. Like, that is a fun gameplay mechanic. Dum-diddy-dum-dum-dum. Just kidding, we're not going to do that. As I'm sure you are probably aware, I'm being a little sarcastic. We are absolutely going to not have that happen. I guess I could snag some batteries and tick accelerate this bad boy, and hopefully we can tick accelerate him to the point where it's just reasonable. Let's see. Alright, you need to go into this slot, don't you? Wow, even with tick accelerating, this is a bad time right here. This is a very bad time, everyone. Well, we're going to get the first one together, and then I'm going to get the rest of them off camera. That's how it's going to go. So as a reminder, we need 8 of these to complete the quest that we're currently on. It will give me 4 more at least, so that's nice. So between episodes, obviously, I, killed off the Wither a handful more times and, crafted a handful more crystal matrices and HV and the Draconics and all that good stuff, right? So we are getting there. We are getting there. Clearly have a little bit more of there to get to. That actually wasn't so bad. I mean, we only have to make 8 of these, and we're already at 3. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, we're ripping through our batteries, though, aren't we? Yeah, like nobody's business. Our batteries are just getting wrecked. Come on, almost there. So close. You guys can all go back, and I'll just take a bunch more full ones out. That seems fair, right? And then you can have the thing happen. All right, so I guess I'll come back in a minute once I've got, the rest of these crafted. So close, one more to go. Thank you, Tick Accelerator, you're my hero. Quest complete, fusing worlds. Woohoo! Man, look at all that battery power we used up. It's a good thing I, am down with that. So, hey, look at that, space! Space tells us that we have completed the quest Fusing Worlds. That gets me some cosmic meatballs that sound delicious, but I don't need to eat them because I have always full saturation all the time, always. Hooray! So now that we've completed this line of quests, boom, 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 like we said, we now have access to Euclides Prime. You will need to craft a Euclides Prime artifact and use it in the warp controller to travel to this world. Shout out to DJJ Banks for providing the animated textures for this. It is pretty cool looking, isn't it? Ain't it pretty cool looking? Alright, so this is the thing to make, right? The Euclides Prime artifact. We're going to need some atomic alloys. We're going to need some demon slates, which is tier 4 altar. Totally doable. We're going to need some resonating gems. We're going to need some stellar alloy ingots and a little bit of moon turf and 4.8 million RF total to craft with. So that sounds cool. So I don't know, like, how crazy we're going to need to get here. Let's think about conduits. So we've got some ender energy conduits that we could totally make if we wanted to. That sounds like a good time, right? Should we, like, consider that as a possibility? Do we have vibrant alloys available? We have 3 of them. Do we know how to craft those? I don't know. I'm going to find out, though. Oh, okay, cool. We know how to craft the vibrant alloys, so that's good. So they're crafting in process. We don't know how to craft conduit binders, right? So we're going to want, like, 10 of you guys, I feel like would be a good number. Boy, that's going to take a minute to fill up, isn't it? Yeah, that extractor card is just not super great at extracting large numbers of items all at once. That's okay. Not a problem. So we'll get that going, and we'll make ourselves some energy so that we can... What I'm probably going to do is just basically have a Spectre coil here that's going to go ahead and feed a... hopefully Spectre coils can go on conduits. That's a good question. We should test that real quick. Think that works? Or do they only go on machines? Because that would be super annoying. Yeah, before we get too crazy into this, let's grab a little bit of this stuff and just see, like, will you go on to... Yeah, I know, basic energy, ender energy. Do you connect to this dude? You don't seem to. So you know what I should do is I should create some kind of battery... Like... Cube? No, there ain't no cubes. Cell? Yeah. Is there, like, an RF battery in the pack that I can maybe connect this to, so then we can ender conduit out of? Yeah, it would have been annoying if I made all these ender conduits, and then turns out I can't use them with this wireless RF thing. Now, also in fairness, though, we do have access to the flux stuff. Don't we have access to flux things now? Which you can hook into batteries, right? I feel like flux was a quest reward somewhere, wasn't it? Didn't we get flux as a quest reward for something? Here's your quarry. Yeah, didn't I get... Where is my flux stuff if I got that as a reward? Books, 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 books. Here's your quarry. I'm giving all she got, Captain. Here's your quarry. Did I not claim these rewards? How come none of this is... Oh, did I not actually do that? Yeah, I never actually did that. But technically I should be able to make flux plugs and stuff at this point, right? Does that seem reasonable? Flux points turn into flux plugs. Or I can make them here with an ender resonator. We've got the nano thingy, platinum cable, a little bit of redstone. Flux cores are made with flux, skystone, and improved ender eyes. Not terrible. Flux are made with mixers with flux crystals, infinity dust, platinum dust, and liquid antimatter. I don't think we've gotten quite there yet, have we? I don't know where to get liquid antimatter from. So maybe we can't just yet. Yeah, maybe we can't just yet. I don't know where liquid antimatter comes from in this pack. So, I don't know. Yeah, is there some kind of battery, some kind of cell, something that we can use to store energy? Let me see if I can figure that out. So my best bet might be to get an HVCEU and just plug our system of GregTech energy directly into it, and then it can feed energy into conduits. That might be our best bet. You know what we could actually do, now that I'm thinking this through a little bit, right? And also, by the way, I'm ready to make more of these guys. Hooray! So can you give me, like... How about 6 more sets? That shouldn't be a big deal, right? That should all go smoothly. I want to make sure this works, by the way, because it didn't work a minute ago. But he should be behaving a little bit better now. For some reason, the satellite card got all derpy on this thing, but it should be groovy now. Cool. Now you're cooking. Now you're cooking. Look at you go. Beautiful. Thank you for being a working system. I love when things work. I love when automation works. It's kind of the best. What if we just broke this and we connected our conduits here, right? Now, I usually, just because I can, tend to do this thing where I, let's see. Actually, I think it needs to be in the 3, right? Isn't that right? I think so. I'm trying to remember how, because usually I do it, trying to remember exactly what the limits are of this thing, but we'll find out. We'll find out, right? Wouldn't it be cool if we could just do something like this and have all these dudes here, and hopefully they will work? I don't know if they will, but we're gonna find out. Wouldn't that be cool? Now, it's possible this won't work. Very reasonably possible, but we'll, like I said, we'll figure out what happens. Like, at worst, I think these 3 will work. I'm not sure if these 3 will. That's really what it is. But if I need to do more, I will do more. Now, how are you guys doing in terms of supplying RF to this guy? Are you even trying to supply RF? Or what's the deal? Because you should be. Somebody's got to be getting RF, right? Bueller? Bueller? Hello? Anyone getting RF here? Or are we just, like, you know, pretending this isn't a thing? Because if I break that, this guy should be losing power. And he's totally not! That I don't understand. Why would that be the case? Explain. Why are you not losing power? Like, don't tell me I need a CEU for each one of these, because I'm just not going to believe that. This is a CEU, so it converts, just like this guy, HV into forge energy, 2048 RF a tick output. So, yeah. Like, this could absolutely do the same thing, right? Now, he's doing something. Maybe they don't start taking power. You know what? Maybe they don't start taking power until they actually start crafting. Maybe they don't have an internal buffer until then. All right, that's fine. That's fair. So if I do this, yeah, he's filling up the conduits at this point. He won't actually do anything. Okay, that makes sense. That's fine. All right, let me start crafting what I need to get this guy, right? So Moon Turf, not a big deal. Stellar Alloy Ingots, not a big deal. Resonating Gems, none of this is a big deal. I think most of this actually is auto-craftable, except probably these guys, but that's easy. So let me get my 2 atomic alloys, right? Yep, we know how to craft those. Stellar Alloy Ingots, we're going to want 4 of you. We're going to want resonating gems. We might have some? No. But can we astral? No. We can do it over here, though. So I can get the 4 of these dudes, and I'll get my resonating wand that I need for this. I don't think I need that no more. So that's those guys. And then blood magic. This is an imbued slate. Is that tier 3? It is. Let me get 2 of you. Cool. So you will craft what you need to make for this. That's in progress, and that should all be automated and working. I guess we'll find out. We'll come over to, wow, you're still filling up? Holy cow, that is cool. Divination Sigil. This has been running for like a bajillion years, right? No. What is broken? Oh, I took the thing out of there. Wow, I'm a genius. I took my zombie thing out of there, and I never put him back. That was like a long time ago, too. I should be embarrassed. All right, let's take this dude out. We'll let him fill up with juice again. We will probably want to tick accelerate you. And I think a little bit of matter would probably go a long way. How are we for matter? We got probably the junky kind of matter. Yes, this kind. But what we can do is put you in here. We'll do Enderman. Data model. And then we will do a stack of polymer clay, which is a quick and easy craft, remember, right? And you're still working on atomic alloy, but you're making progress. Look, things are actually progressing, so that's a good sign. I think we will actually get what we want from that. And you making your polymer clay, I think that's just like a smelting recipe, like a combined 2 things smelty thingy. Oh, yeah, look, there it comes. Cool. Once I get a few of these in here, I have to try adding the upgrades to that, because there's an upgrade you can do that makes it extract stacks at a time. I should probably look into that. So you and Enderman, and that'll at least get me some decent stuff. And then I will take the Overworldian matter, which is not the best upgrade, but it's still better than nothing, and drop that guy right in here. So that'll at least, I mean, it doubles it, so that's cool. Sweet. Alright, yeah. That's still, I mean, it's not bad. Alright, then I can make these dudes. Right? Now, I don't know how much they actually need in terms of LP. Oh, only 5,000? That should be fine. Oh, yeah, what I should probably also do is tell you on the east, don't extract things at this point. I don't want you taking my reinforced slates out when I'm crafting them. I think that's a fair... Really? Why would you not have enough LP? Because you can hold like 10 buckets, and to convert this to this... Oh, it's 15. Did I read that as 5? Bad direwolf. So let's fill it up, and then let her sit for a minute, and we should get enough from this. We'll be fine. How's my time in a bottle doing? It's all right. It was at 6 hours when I started this episode. I'm just saying. So if I do that, we should probably... See, look, we're like breaking even in terms of LP usage and LP generation when we tick accelerate this guy 4. Not perfect breaking even, but close. And he's not losing RF a tick, so that means that we're pretty darn good right there. All right, cool. Let me come back in a minute after I craft the rest of this, and we'll be good to go. Well, that's a thing that I didn't notice. Haven't I made these before? I could have sworn I made these before. All my packs are running together, guys. Dire brain, please. Well, today we learned we have a little bit more to do to get what we need. We didn't make one of these yet, did we? A terrestrial agglomeration plate? I feel like the answer is no, because I feel like we haven't even made the runic altar yet, right? So, to-do list, terrestrial agglomeration plate. The rest of this stuff is reasonably easy. I'm not going to say super easy, but reasonably easy. How are we for tablets over here? Because I know we're going to want some full tablets. I would love for you to exist. Hey, cool, mana pearls. I would rather do mana diamonds, because aren't they easier? Aren't they easier? Wow, am I low on diamonds? I mean, I think my space station doohickey is mining them like crazy, and we've got some, like, mega diamonds going on up there, but I guess it's not exquisite diamond, is it? Mana diamond? It's not exquisite, it's flawless. Yeah, words. Words are hard. Alright, so, long story short, we should be alright. What I'm going to do is fill this dude up at least. That should be fine. Just a little bit faster. See, my time in a bottle, struggling. Struggling just a bit. But we'll manage to make it happen. That looks good. So yeah, we're going to need a terrestrial agglomeration plate. So to make one of those, we're going to need a flawless lapis, a raw demon eye, and some terrasteel plate, and some unstable mana. Terrasteel plates, raw demon eyes, all of these things look like things I've never made before. Polished raw stone. Well, that doesn't look terrible. What's polished raw stone? Raw stone, which is demon will crystals. Hey, it looks like we finally have to get into demon will crystals. I figured that would be coming eventually. Now, with regards to Terrasteel, that comes from what does that come from? How indeed does one get Terrasteel? That all looks like just kind of melting down existing things. Arc furnace, that also just melting down existing things. Yeah, fluid solidifier, so it might be tiny pile of Terrasteel dust might be where we're at. You come from pulverizing Terrasteel things. Where indeed does Terrasteel come from? That is a question. That is a question. Oh, there we go. Hey, found it. Not too terrible. Unstable mana, mana steel, ingot, and diamond, and unstable mana. All right, so that's cool. So that should be doable. Actually, that's not bad at all. We should really look into making maybe more unstable mana, but I think we have a lot of that stuff, don't we? Didn't I put it in a reservoir? I mean, a lot is probably a lot to say unstable mana. Yeah, we're at 12 buckets. We're okay. All right. So let me start prepping for this, right? Tungsten dust will get me a demon wool crystal. That's cool. And we can centrify. That's from the planet that we're about to go to. So let me do this. Let me start planning out how we're going to do demon will, because that's probably like the biggest amount of effort. It's a blood magic-y thing. So let me think that through and figure out where we're at, and I'll be right back. All right, so I think I've got all the things I need to make this happen. If I'm not mistaken. I am not. Yay. So, hey, look, Demon Crystallizer, that's a thing. I don't remember at all how Demon Will Crystallization Hocus Pocus works. I remember doing it once, maybe? I don't think it was in 112 even, though. It might have been, like, pre-112 era. But I remember, like, one time setting up all the Demon Will stuff and remembering at that time, like, hey, this wasn't really worth doing because, like, it doesn't do anything. Or it maybe did, like, little things, but not lots of things. But I don't remember anything about Demon Will. But hey, I completed a quest, so that's cool. I got some simple power catalysts, and a Hell Shelf provides 4x enchanting power. That's kind of neat. I don't know what that means, but it sounds cool. Can I just add this to this? That's a question that I have, because I don't know how this works, and I'd love to know how this works. Just for funsies. Can I have a book, please? Thanks, Chief. I said book, please. Nice. So that can go up to power level 60. So if I put a hell shelf here, boop. What do you got going on now? 68. Well, that's cool. Neat. Well, that's fun. We learned that that's a thing that does things. How do I get those? So they are 2x enchanting power hell shelves with hell infusion, and I think the one I just got there was hell infusion 10, wasn't it? So that's even cooler. Oh, look at you. Okay. So that's how you get the regular hell shelves. Resonating Gems, Tome of Peritia, a book used to store experience from blood magic. Oh, okay, cool. And that'll make a hell shelf. And then we can enchant it with the hell infusion, which I assume is just a thing. It's just a thing. I don't know. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. And then I also got simple power catalysts, which there's a quest for them. They can also be used to make the Nightmare Chicken eventually. That's cool. They're eventually used to make the Elven Gateway Core. Good times. They're part of making unstable mana. Alright, cool. Well, nice to have, I will say. How do we get those again? It's just a simple mixer recipe, right? Yeah, redstone and nether wart. So not a terribly exciting reward, but a reward nonetheless. So here's the long and deal of Demon. Demon Will can be released into a chunk from a Tartic gem by using a forge or by burning will crystals. Alright, cool. Well, that sounds cool. So are these will crystals? Or are these will crystals? Because this says Demon Will Crystal. So, yeah. This stuff, vitrified sand, I don't think we get until we get to that planet. So that's a thing. And then it says, alternatively, a sustainable method to create Demon Will exists. By utilizing the Forsaken Soul ritual, Demon Will is generated when mobs are killed. Passive and a variety of mobs is essential for maximum yield. The Animus Ritual of Peace can provide a constant supply of peaceful mobs for your ritual to kill, as can the Astral Sorcery Pelotrio Ritual. To harvest the will, you'll want to plant Demon Will crystals of each type and use the Ritual of the Fractured Crystal to gather them as they grow. Finally, to collect the shards, you'll want to use... I'm going to need to, like, read up on what this is, right? So it's basically the raw one that I need. I need the basic one. The other ones are, like, more nuanced, as I recall. But let's go, like, put this thing down. So, like, when I've been doing stuff... Technically, because this is on a chunk boundary, but technically this is the Demon Will Crystallizer location. So I need to like Google how this works. Now I think I need a Demon Crucible, don't I? So that's Stone Cauldron. Ugh. Stone Cauldron. Ugh. Really, bro? Is there no better cauldron recipe? You gotta do this stuff? You gotta do this to me, cauldron? 7 iron plates with what? With what? Program circuit 7. Okay, give me a sec. Iron plates times 7. And then we also need a lapis, stone, and diamond. Well, I've got 1 diamond left. It's fine. Oh, yeah. Stone, diamond... lapis. Getting more diamonds is on my to-do list for between episode work. We will definitely be taking care of that. And it was circuit 7, right? For the cauldron. Configuration 7. What do you got in you? 1. We'll just borrow you for a sec. Back to 1. And that should be cool beans. Come on, buddy. I ain't got all day. So you now, bada bing, bada boom that. And oof, I think this is involved in this process a little bit somehow. But I think we put a Tartic gem with some will in it inside the crucible. Will is removed from the gem and infuses into the chunk. So let's see, you're at 689. If I do that, you're at 689. Okay. Is that how much we had before? Not super sure. Still 689. All right. Crystal forms on the demonic crystallizer as long as they're in the same chunk. Break crystal, feed back into crucible, round and round it goes. Nobody panic, but I've got a demon wool crystal cluster. I think it worked. I think that's what we do. I think... Oh, look, now it's at 588. Yes. All right, so the demon crucible drains will out of the tardic crystals, feeds it into the chunk, and then the chunk feeds it into the crystallizer, or the crystallizer pulls it from the chunk, basically, and grows the demon wool crystal. I'm just going to hit the tick accelerate button a little bit, see if it helps. I don't know if it will, but it looks cool. So that's definitely doing something. Now, at this point, I can break this guy or let him grow even more, because I think he's going to add some spikes to himself, right? Won't he, like, spiky up or something? I think he spikies up. So we can... Yes, look, he just spikied up. Look, there you go. See? So that's cool beans. I don't know if tick accelerating helped or not. I can't tell if tick accelerating is doing anything here. I'm hesitant to use my time in a bottle wastefully because I absolutely ran out a few episodes ago and I don't want that to happen anymore. But yeah, this looks pretty cool. That looks pretty spiffy. So if I let this grow more, look, a third spike popped up. How cool is that? That's like super tick accelerated. Like that's max tick acceleration. If that means more spikes happening more quickly, I can't tell if it is. I don't have a good base to understand what the normal speed is, but that seems pretty good. Yeah, we're already at 5 spires. I want to say 7 is like the max there. That's cool. And then when I break him, we should get several of these. And then that will be enough just to get me my raw stone that I need to get moving. And then we will, at some point in the future, if it turns out that we need lots of this will, we'll set up all those rituals and everything. But I don't think, at least not that I've seen yet, do we need it. We may. We'll find out. So just as an FYI, I've been sitting here for a few minutes, and like we haven't seen a spire growth in a bit. So either it slows down as it gets bigger, or tick accelerating totally helped. All right, so I think this is a fully grown crystal. I don't know. One of the articles I'm reading is saying like you can right-click it to, but you need like a common gem in your inventory or some kind of big enough gem, but I don't know for sure how that works. What's the upgrade to you, by the way? To upgrade you to the next tier of gem is what? That was common. Greater might be what we want. That needs a demon wool crystal to make a greater gem. Okay, that makes sense. So we might want that. If I break you now? Ooh, I got 7 demon wool crystals. Sweet. That is cool beans right there. All right, that's nice. All right, I'm going to leave you in here. We might still have some ambient will in this chunk to spawn another demon wool shard, but we got 7. So that's how you get them at the very basic approach, right? So now we can make some raw stone, which is cool. And I think we can smelt some of this, which is also cool. So that covers you, raw stone. Polished stone comes from 4 raw stones. We don't even need to smelt them. And to get the terrestrial agglomeration plate, we need the raw demon eye, which is for that. So let's get, actually I can just keep doing this over here, can't I? So you guys do that, and then the raw demon eye comes from this. We just need some glowstone-ishy things. Glowstone. Compressor, please. Thank you. That was apparently a quest. I've never gotten full-on glowstone before. Pure comedy. What quest did I complete? I don't even know. And cool. So now we've got that covered, which means for you, I need a raw lapis, which we can get in the gem refiner. Did I ever make one of those? I feel like the answer is no. I totally did not. Probably could. Or I could sift purified lapis ore. Don't I have some of that? Didn't I have a ton of that? I might still have some down in here. Or did I process it all already? I might have processed it all already. In which case, that's okay. We'll let this clean up. I may not have any purified lapis left. It's kind of funny, actually. I had a bunch of that at one point, and not anymore. So let's get the lapis chunks. I'll just get like half a stack of them. But I'm going to remove the purified lapis ore from the insert on this. That is not how I want to do that. You are no longer going to insert purified lapis ore, nor are you. So that now all you're going to do is process lapis into crushed lapis, and then you will turn it into purified, and that's where it stops. Cool. Dyer says he doesn't want to tick accelerate a lot. Can't help himself. Legit just can't. Can't control it. It just happens. Alright, so we've got a little bit of purified lapis, which is nice. I'll just get the last little bit from here. So that's a hefty amount. Can you please just process this and call it a day? Thanks. Clean up that inventory a bit. And then I can come over to here, my sifter, right? That's what gets lapis for me. Yeah, now that takes a little bit. It's a little bit slow, but that's okay. We'll get our flawed lapis from that. So now, so that's flawless lapis is coming from here. Raw demon eye is done. Terrasteel plates is, we discovered that Terrasteel comes from unstable mana with a mana diamond and mana steel. So you know what I need to do? I need to get flawless diamonds. Oh, I have flawless diamonds. Never mind. Sweet. We've got some of those. That's awesome. Okay. So I need 3 Terrasteel plates. So that is going to be 3 Terrasteel ingots. And I'm assuming plates are just metal bender. Yeah. Yeah, totally. There's a Greg Tech version of Terrasteel. How's that even a thing that exists? And then 3 mana steel ingots. And then some unstable mana. And what we can do is put you guys on the input, do this, and then you're cooking. Nice, right? Cool. And that gets me Terrasteel. You know, not a bad recipe. Not a bad recipe. If you consider how expensive Terrasteel is usually, that is not bad. That is kind of cool. Doesn't Terrasteel do like all kinds of good stuff too in this pack? So yay for a very easy way to get Terrasteel. Now that you're done, I should be able to... There's got to be a way I can get this mana, this unstable mana out of here, yes? One would think. I might need to like hook up a tank and a conduit. I'll deal with it later, off camera, between episodes kind of deal. Not a big crisis to worry about. So the 3 Terrasteels should be done. Badoo. Hooray! Quest complete, Terrasteel. And now you're gonna bending machine those guys. Phenomena, Terrasteel. Ooh, fried green tomatoes. And a resonant upgrade kit, which is kind of nice. Sweet. Alright. So that's Terrasteel Agglomeration Plate needs that, and the flawed lapis. Flawless lapis, whatever it is. Not yet. Flawless lapis. We'll give this a minute or two. Like that. If I need to go get a battery, I might. I might go get a battery. I might go get a battery, because I'd love to have this before the end of the episode, if I may. Now, it's a low voltage dude, so I'm going to borrow a low voltage battery. Whee! Flawless lapis, please. Come on, RNG. Come on, you can do it. Flawless is a 4% chance. Oh, rip. Rip. Not enough battery juice. I was hoping that, like, I would get lucky. And then I remembered Minecraft RNG hates me. I don't know what I ever did to him. I legitimately don't. Maybe I took Accelerate too much. Minecraft RNG is like, no Dyer. No Dyer. Woot! I just got one. Literally the last operation of that last battery got me what I wanted. Wow. Wow. Rip. But there you go, Flawless Lapis. Nice. So that means Terrasteel Agglomeration Plate get. So I got that, and one of these. with... I need that unstable mana, actually. So let me figure out how I can get that. Yeah, that crafting of that tank ain't gonna be cool, is it? Can I look up from here? No, I can't. Give me those things and give me some fluid conduits. Hopefully this will work. Please, fluid conduits work. So you guys are gonna go towards that dude. You're on the way to making what you need. There we go. Portable tank. Please allow me to extract. Really, bro? Really, bro? Why are you gonna play me like that? Why you gotta be like that, buddy? Well, guys, I cannot figure out a way to get more of this stuff, or get it out of the input hatch, so I made more of the stuff. So that's cool. So now we've got unstable mana made, we've got our Terrasteel, we've got our Terrasteel, we've got that. So now we just need you. So that is that, and assembler MV. So this one should work. So you, and you go together with a little bit of unstable mana. Hooray! This one we can get out of for sure, though, because I do that all the time. I don't know if that's a bug or just a weird nuance of Greg Tech, but it looks like there was just no good way to get that out. But hey, terrestrial agglomeration plate, don't mind if I do. Some extra food, some extra Terrasteel, all a good time. Sweet. All right, so how about we do this? Let's wrap up the episode here. We'll come back next episode. We're going to need some living stone. So that is 5 living stone and 4 lapis blocks. How are we on lapis? Seen better days, but that's okay. And stone, living stone from Britannia. Oh, look at that. We got perfectly, exactly 5 of that. So I can come over to here and I can do this. Autoclave, yes, please. Do that for me. And while you're cooking, I'm going to put you away so I no longer have slowness. And that's a good time. Sweet. So I can get enough of this stuff. I'm not going to use it. I'm not going to use it. I'm not going to use it, you guys. I'm trying to kick the habit. At least I'm trying to. Mostly because I need to conserve it for later, right? Like, I need that stuff, right? Like, now. This is a good time to use it. A little bit. Just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. All right. So that'll give me a terrestrial agglomeration plate. We will come back next episode, and we will do the resonating gem, which is doable. Totally cool. Devil 20 sign off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.